Hi there. Today's yoga practice will tone your obliques, sculpt your shoulders, and strengthen your glutes with some nice stretches at the end. You ready? Let's do this.
Welcome to yoga. Meet me in hero pose. Sitting on your knees and heels, with your palms facing down on your lap, take a moment to find your breath. Your breath is your home base, and when you're practicing a calm, controlled breath and linking it with your movement, it takes what would otherwise just be exercise and it turns it into yoga. So let's practice that here. Find high plank. Use your strong yogi hands and firm up your core. And from your high plank, step your right knee in to hover above your mat as if you were going into a tabletop, and then bring your left knee in to hover as well. This is called bear pose. Now step your right leg back into your high plank, and then your left leg back into high plank. Now what we're doing is called bear walks. So step your right knee in, then your left knee in, right leg back, and then your left leg back. Keep it going. Right knee in, left knee in, right leg back, left leg back. Slow and controlled, right knee in, left knee in, right leg back, left leg back. Now keep it going twice as fast. Almost there. How's your breath? Finish it up, come back to plank. With your breath as controlled as possible, and remember it's a practice, step your left knee in and then your right. So we're taking bear walks on the other side. Then your left leg back and then your right. Slow at first. Left knee in and then your right. Left leg back and then your right. Keep it going. Left knee in, right, left back, right back. One more, nice and slow. Left in, left back, right back. Now twice as fast. Keep it going. Three, two, one. Back to your plank. And then walk both knees into your bear. With your knees hovering, squeeze your legs together and turn your knees to the right as you lower your left hip down towards the mat. Not all the way to touch though. Then come back to center and twist to the other side. Knees to the left, right hip down. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist. Left hip down. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist. Keep it going. These are bear twists. You will feel this tomorrow. So you're getting the exercise no matter what. Where is your breath? 3, you're doing great. This is hard. 2, it's not easy for me either, and I've been practicing, as you are now. 1, come back to center and go right into side plank. Left elbow down, right arm high, stack your feet. Take your right hand behind your head so your right elbow is pointing up to the ceiling. Take a big inhale. Exhale, tap your right elbow to your right knee. Inhale back to center. Exhale, tap. Inhale to center. Exhale, tap. Now keep it going for about 8 star crunches. This is so hard the first couple of times you do it, but as you know, with practice, you will get stronger and you will feel smoother, and these poses will feel easier. 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Side plank with your right elbow down, left arm high. And take the same variation or setup that you did on the other side, always treating your body with balance. So if you're going into your star crunches, left hand behind your head, left elbow pointing up, inhale here, then exhale, tap, elbow to knee. Inhale to center, exhale, tap. Keep it going. We're doing about 8 on each side. Keep your face calm, control your breath, add a little smile. You're here for 3. Oh no, the dreaded counting. 2, you got this. 1, gentle release back down to your mat. Go ahead, let it all out. And then make your way to hero. A grounding posture. Sitting on your knees and heels. Ground down with your palms facing down. Shoulders relaxed, eyes closed. Find your breath. Then blink your eyes open. Meet me in extended child's pose. Knees wide, arms long. Let your forehead rest down and really just relax your back. Don't try to force yourself into a deeper stretch. Let your body soften into place. Find the breath that serves you in your practice today, whether calm and controlled, or your Ujjayi pranayama, also known as ocean breath. Ignite that breath here and use it as you flow. Rise up into your tabletop, taking cat-cow spinal waves. And make your way to downward facing dog. Notice where your breath went and see if you can bring it back. Then take 10 tiny steps towards the front of your mat. Meet me in a forward fold. With deeply bent knees, lift your hips high as you sink your chest low, let your head hang heavy. For halfway lift, bring your feet together to touch and slide your hands up your shins, finding a long flat back. Then forward fold. As you inhale, rise up into mountain pose, reaching your arms up to the ceiling. Then exhale, hands together at heart center. Close your eyes. Find your breath. And take a moment to bring some gratitude to your practice. That you showed up today. That your body is moving and your breath is flowing. And with that gratitude, open your eyes, reach your arms overhead, big inhale. Exhale, cactus your arms to the right. So bend both elbows open like cactus arms, right elbow reaching back, left elbow reaching forward. Pinch your shoulder blades together behind you. Open your arms up into your open arm twist, left hand reaching forward, right hand reaching back. And then slowly tip your arms, left arm reaching up to the ceiling as your right hand comes to your back thigh. And for a mini back bend, reach your right arm up to meet your left, looking up through your fingers. Big inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift as you inhale. Chaturanga, high to low plank as you exhale. With your elbows bending directly back, knees down if it helps. Upward facing dog as you inhale, lift your knees up, roll your shoulders open. Then downward facing dog as you exhale, send it back. Then right away, inhale, look up, bend your knees. Exhale, step your feet to touch at the top of your mat, moving slow and controlled for halfway lift, inhale. Then exhale to forward fold. Inhale, rise to mountain pose. Exhale, cactus arms to your left. Now hold and breathe here. Pinch your shoulder blades together behind you. Firm your core up here, stitching everything together. And then extend your arms open into your open arm twist. Then slowly tip it back, right arm reaching up, left hand to your back thigh. And for the mini back bend, reach your left arm up to meet the right. Looking up through your hands, big inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift, lengthen your spine and your hamstrings. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana, high to low plank. Moving through your upward facing dog and your downward facing dog. Find your breath so we can flow one breath, one movement, and you're always welcome to skip the chaturanga, going straight to down dog at any point. On your next inhale, look up, bend your knees. Exhale, step your feet to touch at the top of your mat. Inhale to your halfway lift. Then exhale, fold. Follow the pace of your breath. As you inhale, rise up into your mountain pose. Exhale, cactus arm twist to the right. Inhale to open your arms all the way. And then exhale to tilt, left arm reaching up. As you inhale, right hand comes up to meet your left. Then exhale to forward fold. One more halfway lift as you inhale to lengthen your spine, then exhale, chaturanga, high to low, elbows graze your ribs. Upward facing dog, big breath in. Downward facing dog as you exhale, send it back. Last time, inhale, look up, bend your knees. Even fewer cues, you got this. Forward fold at the top of your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Rise up to your mountain pose. Cactus arm twist to the left. Open your arms all the way. Then tilt your left arm back. Inhale, left arm meets your right. Forward fold. One more halfway lift. Vinyasa through to your downward facing dog. Where is your breath? Take a moment to bring it back. From here, reach your right leg high for a three-legged down dog. And step your right foot through into a low lunge. For dragonfly twist, reach your right arm up and bring a lightness to your left hand. Lift out of your left shoulder, roll your right shoulder back, and slowly rise into an open arm twist, reaching your right arm back, left arm forward. Next is crescent lunge. Reach both arms up to the ceiling, bring your weight into your right leg, and take your time as you launch into airplane pose. With your left toes pointing down, lengthen from your back heel through the crown of your head. Shoulders rolling open and down your back. With strength, make your way to a one-leg mountain pose with your left knee lifting. Keep your left knee lifting and cactus twist to your left. Use the strength of your core and pinch your shoulder blades together behind you. Now come back to your one-leg mountain pose. Bring your hands together at heart center. Open your left knee as you step back into warrior two. Reaching your arms front and back. Next is a reverse warrior, just lengthening out your whole right side body. And then hinge forward as if you were going to extended side angle, but when your right hand meets your right shin, slowly straighten out your right leg for a triangle pose. So we're kind of giving it a different entry than we're used to. Really getting into your right hamstring. Inhale to rise. Take your hands on your hips and step your back foot in about a foot's distance. Square your hips off to your right leg and fold over your right leg for pyramid. Inhale's lengthening and stretching through your spine, and as you exhale, going just a little bit deeper into your fold. Now inhale to bend your right knee, plant your hands down on the ground. As you exhale, chaturanga, high to low plank. Option to keep your right leg lifting. Upward facing dog as you inhale. Keep your knees lifting so your legs are engaged. Downward facing dog as you exhale. And reach your left leg high. For a 3-legged down dog, extend back through your heel, toes pointing down towards the ground. That's a little trick for you to make sure that your hips are indeed square here and not opening up. Then step all the way through into your low lunge. For dragonfly twist, reach your left arm up to the ceiling, but take a moment here to really set it up. Bring a lightness to your right hand, lift out of your right shoulder, rotate your left shoulder back, finding all the strength in the muscles in your back. Use your core to rise into your open arm twist. Left arm reaching back, right arm reaching forward. Next is crescent lunge. And shift your weight into your left foot so you can launch into full airplane pose. Drive back through your right heel, right toes pointing down, shoulders rolling back and down. Find your length, find your strength. Then slowly transition to 1-leg mountain pose with your right knee lifting. Keep your right knee lifting and cactus twist your arms to the right. You're welcome to open your arms all the way up if you'd like. Come back into your 1-leg mountain pose, hands at heart center, then open your right knee and step back into warrior 2. For reverse warrior, reach your left arm high, really stretching through your whole left side. And then keep your left knee bent as you move into your triangle pose. Once your hand comes down to your shin or your mat, then work on straightening out your left leg underneath you. Inhale to rise. Square your hips off to the front of your mat, step your back foot in a little bit, and set up for your pyramid pose. When you're ready, hinge at your hips, fold over your front leg. And take a couple of deep, slow breaths, no rush. On your next inhale, bend your front knee, plant your hands down, and as you exhale, chaturanga, high to low. Vinyasa through to your downward facing dog and take a moment to find your breath so we can flow 1 breath, 1 movement. I warn you, This will challenge you body, breath, and mind, but it is a practice. So just let it be practice. When you're ready, inhale, reach your right leg high. Exhale, step it through to a low lunge. Inhale to reach your right arm high, and as you exhale, rise into your open arm twist. Inhale to your crescent lunge. Exhale, launch into airplane pose. Inhale to one-legged mountain pose. As you exhale, twist to the left. Inhale back to one leg mountain. Then exhale, warrior two, open up. Reverse warrior, inhale. Triangle as you exhale. Inhale to rise, hands to your hips. Then exhale, pyramid pose. Inhale, bend your right knee, plant your hands. Exhale, chaturanga, high to low. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Left side, inhale, reach your left leg high. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Inhale, dragonfly twist, left arm high. Exhale to rise into your open arm twist. Crescent lunge as you inhale. Airplane as you exhale. Inhale to one leg mountain. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale back to one leg mountain, hands together at heart center, and as you exhale, open up into warrior two. Reverse warrior, inhale. Triangle pose, exhale. Inhale to rise, set up for pyramid. Exhale, fold over your front leg. Inhale, plant your hands. Chaturanga as you exhale, vinyasa through to your downward facing dog. Pause and breathe or keep on flowing. Inhale to reach your right leg high. Fewer cues this time, low lunge. One breath, one movement. Inhale, dragonfly. Then exhale to rise. Crescent lunge as you inhale. Airplane. One leg mountain with your left knee lifting. Then twist to your left. Back to your one leg mountain. Open up warrior two. Reverse warrior. Triangle pose. Inhale to rise. Square off, exhale, pyramid pose. Inhale, bend your front knee. Exhale, chaturanga, high to low plank. Upward facing dog. Send it back, downward facing dog. Right away, your left side, reach your left leg high. Step it through to a low lunge. Dragonfly, reach your left arm high. Then rise up into your open arm twist. Crescent lunge, arms reach up. Airplane. One leg mountain, right knee lifting. Then twist to your right. Inhale back to one leg mountain. Then open up warrior two. Reverse warrior. Triangle pose. Inhale to rise. Square it off. Exhale, pyramid pose. Inhale, bend your front knee, plant your hands. Then chaturanga, high to low, vinyasa through to your downward facing dog. When you're ready, release into child's pose. And take a scan of your body, noticing how you feel and where you feel it. and how you might feel different from your first child's pose today. Now rise up and come to lie down on your back for a happy baby pose. And take some time to rock side to side. Let it feel good. Now release your feet and bring your knees together, arms out to your sides like a T, and lower your knees down to your left. And soften your body into this twist. So much different than all the twists you've done so far, where you've used so much muscle to get yourself into your twist. This time, you'll completely relax into this twist. Notice where your breath goes to create space. And see if you can relax that area a little bit more with each breath. And bring your knees back to center to switch sides. Lower your knees down to your right and soften into place. Draw your knees back to center and wrap your arms around your legs, forming a tiny little ball. Really squeeze yourself in there. For 3, 2, 1. Release into your final Shavasana and take up some space. Relax into place. Close your eyes and allow yourself to just be. Let your breath return to its natural rhythmic state. And if only for a minute today, allow yourself to just be. Bringing small movements back to your fingers and toes, ankles and wrists. One at a time, draw your knees in and roll over onto one side into a fetal position. And before you go anywhere here, take a moment in this fetal position to think about what it is that you like about yourself. So we can start our day off with that note of self-love and self-care. Press yourself up into a seated position and bring your hands together at heart center. The twisting and balancing that you practiced today was a practice of body, mind, and breath. It was a challenge. And in that challenge, you likely fell, whether body, mind, or breath. But the focus isn't on how many times you fell, but instead in how many times you got back up. Every time you fall out of your position, your breath, or your focus, it's an opportunity for you to catch yourself with compassion and pick yourself back up again. It's an opportunity to learn and grow. So from that place of growth within me to that place of growth within you, we are one. Namaste.
So, how do you feel? Let me know in the comments below, and get more videos just like this in the SarahBethYoga app. Totally ad-free, downloadable, and curated in daily yoga calendars so that you can work your way towards your goals with a video every single day. You're gonna feel great, and I can't wait to be a part of that journey with you. Try the app for free by clicking the link below or scan this QR code, and I'll see you there. Have a great day.